Says Tony.
We don't see him.
No, didn't even put his chair there.
Hey, when you say you're under the
That's
weather,
right.
we all want.
She has to clean it. Right after that, there's
Oh, that's actually really funny when he talks. Oh, that's actually funny.
It is 9:30, so we can start. Ready?
Whenever
All
you're.
right, good morning, everybody. We're gonna stand, pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may be seated, and I will acknowledge for the record that all board members are present. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good to see you. We will go right into our agenda, our administrative portion. I move to acknowledge the following Secretary of State Directive 2023-16 related to election security, and Directive 2023-17 related to ballots, voting schedule, and deadlines for the November 7th, 2023 general election.
Second.
Second by Ms. Chappelle. Any unreadiness?
Just a couple
Yes, please,
questions,
Ms.
if I may. I know that our security protocols are not for public consumption, but just in terms of are we getting the assistance to implement the directive, and we're going to get the dollars, the HAVA dollars for?
Yeah, there's $10,000 available per county for implementation of it. And there are a couple items that we will be reaching with the Secretary of State's office just for additional clarification or resources.
Okay, and then just in terms of the other directives, 2023-17,
Mhm.
are we getting info disseminated about the new deadlines resulting from the Columbus and Veterans Day holiday?
Yeah, we will be
Okay.
disseminating
Your
that.
periods now going to be different, and the different deadlines. And
Right, everything's
Okay.
pushed back one day.
yeah, so we'll have something on our website, or and even to interested stakeholders, or how are they going to be? Will they be notified? And
Yeah, we'll
Each
reach out.
party, all the parties will kind of be Republican, Democratic Party leadership sort of understand and know what, could be a big change. One day could be a big change for some
Yeah,
people. Just
But
so,
we want to get that information.
okay, all right,
Absolutely.
those are just the only questions I had.
Okay,
Mr. Chair.
thank you, Ms. Chappelle. Any other unreadiness? Hearing none, all in favor, aye.
Aye.
The ayes have it. Ballot, Mr. Brian Clary, good morning.
Good morning. Brian Clary, manager, ballot department. On September 6th, the ballot department conducted our preliminary audit, post-election audit for the August 8th, 2023 special election. The audit arrays and that details are as follows. There were a total of 335,356 ballots cast for this election. A hand count was conducted of 6 unique batches consisting of 1,515 ballots in the automated contest. All results matched the official canvas, resulting in a 100% accuracy rate for this election.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Clary. Any questions from the board? I underline that one part, the accuracy rate for the post-election audit is 100%. We got that recorded.
Yeah.
Thank
So
you.
if you look at the historical data, that's 34 straight contests, dating back to 2016, and we've been 100% accurate.
Awesome. Congratulations. Thank you for that work.
Thank
So
you.
I will move to acknowledge
Okay.
the post-election audit summary for the August 8th, 2023 special election.
I'll second.
It's been properly moved and seconded. All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Aye, the ayes have it. Thank you, Mr. Clary. Candidate and petition services, I move to acknowledge the following resignations and appointments to public office. The resignation from elected office of Rick Singer of Brooklyn Board of Education Board Member, and the appointment to elected office of Karam Asrouni, Brooklyn Board of Education Board Member.
I'll second that.
Second by Ms. Chappelle. All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Aye, the ayes have it. I move the acknowledgement of the following candidate withdrawals for the 2023 November 7th, 2023 general election. For the record, all these are nonpartisan. Cleveland Municipal Clerk of Courts, Martin J. Sweeney, Maple Heights City School District Board Member, Tamitra Peavy, Newburgh Heights Member of Council, Todd J. Knight, North Royalton Member of Council, Ward 4, Heidi Sakalas, Pepper Pike Member of Council, Megan DiGiorgio, and South Euclid Member of Council, Ward 4, John F. Bossenbender.
Second that.
Second by Ms. Chappelle. Any unreadiness? All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Ayes have it. I move the certification of the nonpartisan candidates and writing candidates for the November 7th, 2023 general election. It is an exhaustive list, so I move the list that's been provided for us in our board pack.
Yes.
Second that.
Second by Ms. Chappelle. Any unreadiness? All in favor, aye.
Aye.
The ayes have it. And I move the certification of the remaining issues for the November 7th, 2023 general election. Again, this is a comprehensive list, so I will move it in accordance with what is published in our board pack.
I'll say, they're all charter amendments.
They're all charter amendments, yes.
I'll second that motion.
Okay, second by Ms. Chappelle. Any unreadiness? Hearing none, all in favor, aye.
Aye.
The ayes have it, and we move on to the approval of our personnel agenda. And I move to approve the leave donation request for Tidreet Marosa, effective August 24th to September 25th, 2023.
I'll second.
Second by Ms. Chappelle. All in favor, aye.
Aye.
The ayes have it. It is so ordered. And on the new business, Deputy Director Callaghan.
Okay, thank you. So we do have our September 12th primary election tomorrow. Preparations are underway and on schedule. The two elections are held. One is within Garfield Heights, and that's at the Garfield Heights High School. And the second one is in Maple Heights, and that's going to be at the Wiley Athletic Center. Both consist of members of council races. So today, so then also, okay, so our vote by mail is currently we've received 128 ballots out of the 204 applications that or ballots that were sent out. Garfield Heights is definitely a little bit more of a turnout. About 3/4 of the returns are from Garfield Heights. As far as early in person, we've had 17 voters come into the board to vote. We had 3 of them over the weekend. So, and then as far as the election day preparations, today election support will go out and they'll deliver all the equipment and voting equipment out to the polling locations. There will be no Monday night organizational meeting tonight. Election officials will be going there tomorrow morning at 5 o'clock to set up. We're going to be running the election with full-time election officials as well as some of the trainers. So this is a good opportunity for them to get hands-on some of those intricacies that maybe, goes a little bit beyond the procedures. Just when you do it, you always learn, so this is a good opportunity, some of these small elections to have our full-time staff out there as well. The flash drives will be coming back with the equipment tomorrow. So at the end of the night, they'll just pack up everything and bring it back here. Hopefully, the equipment should arrive by 8:30, 9 o'clock. So basically we'll have 2 to 3 uploads tomorrow. The first one will be after 7:30 when we get all the early voting. And then as each of the 2 locations come in, we'll just do the upload at that point. So hopefully it'll be an early night with that. Any questions regarding that?
No.
Were you able to implement for this election anything that you learned from the August 8th election?
Yeah, I mean, some things are still a little bit, we're working out with Clear Ballot, but one of the things that we found was some of the jamming may have been due to the way that the door when it was closed. And so when it opens, it creates a little bit of a gap. So we're definitely going to be pushing that gap door open, putting a little bit of painter's tape over it. We're also taping the outside of the strip of that roll of paper to hopefully prevent much movement. We'll see if that works. To be honest with you, the sample size will be so small, it's not going to, we won't have measurable results from it, but from some of our internal testing, we see that that potentially could be the reason for it. But we're also going to be meeting with Clear Ballot this week to find out what some of their conclusions about some of those speed bumps that we had along the way. So,
Thank you.
The only question I have then again, we talked about this last meeting, is that we start to track, the voter ID piece to make sure that, nobody's adversely affected, or just to see what the numbers are in terms of just pay a little more closer attention to, any impacts from the change in ID law and the cure period, and to the extent that.
absolutely.
That'd be great. It's a small election, but every election is important. So.
Yeah, and even some of the, I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah, some of the early preparations as far as the November ballot, ballot department to do the import, they'll start proofing the ballot over the weekend, and UOCAVA opens September 22nd, so
Okay.
we go from election to election. But
Yeah, that's right.
staff is doing a great job, and everybody's on top of everything.
Just to go back, if I might, just on the security piece, it appears there's a lot of, deadlines coming up, to comply with, what we're obligated to do in September and October.
Mhm.
I'm assuming we will be hitting all of those deadlines that are imposed for us to comply.
Yeah, we met last week with multiple departments, mostly IT department, and we are aware of it and prepared for those deadlines.
Can we find out too if we've completed our, I think, maybe this is for Marion to get our security training? Because I think there's an October 6th deadline for all of us to have completed that.
I think
Everybody's
everybody
done it?
was.
Yeah, everybody, oh,
Yeah, that's sort of good.
okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Anything else, Mr. Gallagher?
No,
Any other questions from the board? All right, thank you, sir. The chair has not received any requests for public comment, and we have no request for executive session. So business having been concluded in record time, I move that this board go into recess.
Yeah.
Second,
Second, all in favor, aye.
aye.
Ayes have it. Have a great day, great election. Thank you.
Yeah.